And I'm going to turn things over to Raina Matson to introduce the students.
Thank you. Our first student of the month is Lexi Geampa. She is a 4.0 student involved in leadership and in IB English. She is a recipient of the President's Award for Educational Excellence and the Beat the Odds Scholarship Award. You also may see her if you are a Dutch Brothers fan, so she works quite often there. So please welcome Lexi. And I should also say that we have a few guests here for her. So Erin Carrington and Rosemary Hume are on the line to celebrate her. Go ahead, Lexi.
Hi guys. First, I'd like to thank the Rotary Club for having me here today as the December Student of the Month. I'd like to start by sharing my story with you guys. In elementary school and middle school, I was living in an unsafe environment at home. My family struggled with alcohol addiction, and I was in an unsafe environment. I was not able to suitably take care of myself at home. People in the community began to notice, and things weren't going well. I'll never forget the day in middle school when I showed up to class and Miss Minch, who at the time was Miss Ruffin, pulled me aside and asked me if I was getting enough to eat. It was a huge wake-up call that I needed to be in a safer environment if I wanted to succeed in my future. Not long after that, Erin Carrington, a physician assistant and medical director at the Children's Advocacy Center, and Warren Sparks, former medical director of hospice, took me in as their own children. They blessed me with amazing opportunities to travel the United States as well as Belize. They taught me so much about college and the importance of community and cultures. Living with them, I started to play sports. I joined leadership. I began to volunteer at marathons, was a camp counselor at Peace Village, and helped out at school events. Knowing that I did not have financial support for college, my sophomore year, I stopped playing sports and began working full-time. After my sophomore year, Erin and Warren moved to Hawaii. I was fortunate to be able to live with their family friends, Aletha and Simon Byrne, so I could easily stay in Oregon, where I see the most opportunity for college financial support. I began working at Dutch Bros, and now 2 years later, I'm a shift leader pursuing management positions. My job at Dutch Bros has also played a big role in the person I am today. It is a job that gives me opportunities to connect with different people from our community each day. Throughout the pandemic, I have been lucky enough to be considered an essential worker and continue to have my job stay open. This has been very important to me because I am an independent student and I pay for almost everything that I have. To this day, I currently still live with Simon and Aletha Byrne, who have also become family to me. As a young child, I was not always able to control my living environment, but I knew I could control my academic success. My education is extremely important to me, and growing up, I always told myself I wanted to be valedictorian, and now I'm currently proud to say that I am on track to be just that. I was recently selected as a Beat the Odds scholarship winner alongside 15 other scholars in Oregon, as well as winning the Schoolhouse Connection Scholarship nationally alongside 9 other students, which recognizes overcoming homelessness through education. And just this morning, I was accepted into George Mason University and offered a $68,000 scholarship. I plan to continue to apply for scholarships and hope to go after the Ford Scholarship as well. I've not decided on a specific college that I'm attending, but I just am keeping my options wide open. The first person I'd like to thank is Miss Weiss. My freshman year, I had Miss Weiss as a Spanish and character leadership teacher and aided for her my sophomore year. Miss Weiss had known me prior to being her student because she had taught my older sister throughout high school and knew what my situation was like at home. I can truthfully say that I've never met such a selfless and kind person as Miss Weiss. Miss Weiss put so much of her time in to make sure that her students have the most enjoyable and positive learning environment in her classroom. Whether this be fun decorations in her room or fresh donuts on Friday morning, Miss Weiss went above and beyond and continues to for the students at Newport High School. I often recall a lot of my memories with Miss Weiss, being her stopping me in the hallway or pulling me aside to ask me how I'm doing and how things are going at home. My freshman year, while I still played basketball, I remember her making me packets so I can do my work on the bus. She would even spend time with me during her lunch to help me understand a concept better that I had missed. Miss Weiss made me feel important and loved by the staff at Newport High School. and I will always be very grateful for her and the ways that she impacted me throughout those rocky stages of my life. She is the type of person who tells you that she is there for you and means every single word of it. So thank you, Miss Weiss. The next people I'd like to thank are Erin Carrington and Simon and Aletha Byrne. I've been so blessed to have the opportunity to live with the most amazing families who take me in as their own and love me unconditionally. You guys have taught me what it means to work hard and achieve goals. I look up to each of you not only as successful, healthy adults, but as parents. Without you guys, I don't know where I would be today. You have truly saved me, and I'm so thankful for the safety and care you provide me. Erin has really inspired me to further my education with college and has helped me along the way, whether it be scholarships, FAFSA, or applications. I aspire to be as great of a parent to my children someday as you guys have been to me. Lastly, I would like to thank the community. Being selected as Student of the Month is such an honor that reiterates to myself that I can do this no matter what obstacles are thrown at me. I can overcome them and move forward successfully. I don't think I would be where I am today if it wasn't for all the help I've received through Newport High School and our community. Being a part of leadership alone has changed who I am today, and it has given me opportunities to organize and lead events, as well as connect to many incredible resources. After high school, I plan to continue working for Dutch Bros in management at Corvallis while pursuing a business degree at OSU. I want to thank you guys for all taking the time to hear my story today. It has been such an honor to participate in the Rotary meetings this month and be recognized by such an incredible club. So thank you guys so much.
Congratulations, Lexi. Our next student of the month is Jiro Gonzales, and he is joined today by his mom, Terry, and his sister, Jillian, who's also a Newport High alumni. He has a 3.89 GPA, is involved in leadership and track and field, and has been part of the National Honor Society. Please welcome Jiro Gonzales.
Hello. Yeah. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for having me today and giving me the opportunity to share my story. I was born in the Philippines and I moved to the US when I was 6 years old. I didn't find it very difficult moving to Oregon. I thought it was pretty easy, especially compared to my older siblings. Since I left at a younger age, I didn't really like leave or had anything to leave behind. So when I started grade school here, I was a quiet kid. I spoke very few words and rarely raised my hand. I was also very shy because I didn't know anybody and I had just moved from like halfway across the globe. Also, I didn't know how to speak English very well, but I was able to learn as time went on, and I was still an introvert, and I still am, but I'm less shy now than I was back then. One thing that helped me break out of my shell was joining leadership during my 8th grade year of middle school. And I do remember Lexi in that class. It was fun. It was my favorite class because it showed me a way of how I can contribute to the school. It helped develop my passion of being a service to others. I took leadership again my sophomore year and the rest of my years. It will always be one of my favorite classes to attend because of the ability it gives me positive impact. Another way I was able to fulfill my passion of helping others was through Unified. Unified was a club that creates inclusive environments for students with disabilities. In this club, I got to make friends and participate in cool events like the Polar Plunge, where we dressed up and we dove into freezing waters to raise money for Special Olympics. I was also a Unified partner in the Unified basketball team where I really got to know the people there and really strengthened the bonds we had. I like being a part of this club because I got to build friendships with other students who were more reserved like me, and I became a friendly face they would say hi to in the hallways. And it was a good feeling to know that I could make a positive change in others like that. Leadership in Unified had helped my passion for helping others to grow. The reason why I'll be going to college to pursue a career in physical therapy, while I'll hopefully be given the opportunity to be able to aid others and leave a positive impact in their lives. I would like to thank you guys for giving me this opportunity, and thank you to my teachers who supported me and helped me be successful, and thank you to my parents who take amazing care of me, gives me lots of support. Thank you.
Wow, thanks Lexi and Jiro. Boy, you're both really amazing students and deserving of Rotary Student of the Month. I think anyone who loses faith in the future of society really needs to attend one of these Student of the Month meetings, because I know you guys are going to go far and do great things. So as a recognition of your achievements, we're going to vaccinate 50 children against polio in each of your names. So thanks for coming today and talking to us, and congratulations on the well-deserved honor.